Morning. It is the first day back of school for the kids. It's weird not having them around, but it does mean that today I can focus on something that I haven't done for a while. Absolute blind panic! Okay, so the reason for panicking isn't amazing, but it's a fun story. So what happened was, I got this, we're getting ready to go to school. It's a reduced week, which means they're only in Thursday, Friday. And Thursday, I drop them off to school, and I get this email from the school just saying, glad the kids are back. Don't forget about the school trip tomorrow, and make sure you've paid. And I'm sitting there confused. Now, I don't have a particularly good organised brain anyway, but the fact they say there's a school trip and I have no recollection whatsoever is a little bit scary. So I go back through all my emails, just going, which school trip? I then get a panicked email from the school a few minutes later going, oh no, this is sat in my draft box and never actually got sent at the end of last term. Please find attached all of the information about the school trip tomorrow. So that was fun. And make sure they bring a packed lunch. Fine, go get packed lunch stuff, because kids have eaten me out of house and home, so I didn't have anything in, so I had to go and get a load of extra packed lunch bits. So that's fine. Then, so Friday rolls round, I take Seb to the place he's meant to be for his school trip, and get another email just going, first few days back are always difficult. We appreciate that. Sorry about that. Don't forget they got swimming on Mondays. Now, I'm sure I had an email about that somewhere, but we've had Christmas since then. It's all like, right, fine. What do we need for swimming? So please make sure you have goggles, swimming hats, swimming costumes and stuff. It's all like, fine. Found his swimming trunks, luckily enough. It's all like, I need to go and find goggles and a hat. And it was about 1 o'clock on Friday. It was like, right, I'll drop everything I'm doing and nip to Sports Direct. Luckily enough, they did have them, and I've managed to find them quite quickly. But it's just, I am disorganised at the best of times. And now to get told that there's some major stuff happening in very, very short order, I hit blind panic. You can actually tell how panicked I am because I actually recorded that intro on Thursday morning. And it's Monday now. With everything that happened in between, I forgot to actually record this bit. So, yeah. It's fine. It's all fine. It's always fine. But I do want to talk about the future. I've been thinking about it a lot recently. One thing that's become very apparent to me is that my memories are fading. That's not a bad thing. It's very well known that when you experience trauma, your brain does everything it can to try and make your life a bit easier. The way memories are made is you first write a memory onto your brain. The next time you remember it, you're not actually remembering the memory. You're remembering the last time you remembered it. And what this means is that unless you can somehow refresh what's in that memory, like stuff written in a book, you can read it again. But with experiences, you start to forget little bits of it, and you start to forget details. You also start to forget actual entire memories, because your brain just loses it. You remember the wrong thing and you overwrite a bit of a memory that shouldn't be there. They've actually done tests about this where they've got people who went to Disneyland when they were kids and then just told them that on that day it was raining, and then a couple of years later asked them about their trip to Disneyland, and I think it was an 80% said it rained whilst they were there, even if it hadn't, because they had rewritten a bit of a memory. But back to now, my memories of it all are starting to fade. This whole last year has been quite difficult, and partly that's why I've made these videos. You know, seeing the journey from me being, you know, starting off with the charity walk, and then just how everything has altered and changed, going from that worried, scared, lonely, crying guy looking into his phone with no clue what was happening, to now it's such a change, and it's good to have it documented, because people who go through trauma generally forget. The brain doesn't let the memory stick around, so you can forget traumatic events over time. I've got to the point that these videos are kind of the only record I've got of some of the stuff that's happened. Some of the stories and experiences that I've gone through and I've been through, they don't exist for me anymore, except on these videos. And it makes a nice record that I can show anybody who asks. When the kids are older, I can point them towards it. But I have made a decision. I'm going to stop. The 1 year anniversary will obviously be, well, the 1st of March was the first video. And ironically, it's a leap year. So my last vlog upload will be the 29th of February, because that will have been a whole year. Life's got to a point, it's different. It's not the same as it was now. Is it better? Is it worse? I don't know. But it is what it is, and it's what I have. But the future looks a lot brighter now, despite the fact it's incredibly cloudy and actually has started snowing. To be fair, it's not a decision I've taken lightly. It's been under consideration for a while. I still might make some slightly insane videos. Check out my editing skills, and I've always had a penchant for comedy. Penchant? I've always had a thing for comedy. So I'd like to explore that, maybe. But yeah. Other than that, we all grow up and we move on. Which means it'll be time to say goodbye. To these videos, at least. I'll still be here. Somewhere. But for now, I will see you all next time. Bye.